Coming to the next point, 106, restriction on voting rights. Notwithstanding anything contained in the act means no matter in any subsection whatsoever written, that provision is overruled. So we call it in the law, in the general rules of law, we call it as overriding provisions. This is an overriding provision. Notwithstanding anything contained in the act, we don't care. The articles may provide that no member shall exercise any voting right on his name on which any calls presently payable by him have not been paid. Simply speaking, what subsection 1 of 106 is there? Say, for example, I am also a shareholder, 10 rupees share, fully paid up. You are also a shareholder, 10 rupees share, 8 rupee paid up. So, will we give you the same voting right as me? The answer is no. Every member will get the voting power up to the amount of the amount paid up on the share. Simple. We will not give the shareholder any excess right. If you want your full voting power, pay full amount of the call money. Your share must be fully paid up. Simply speaking. Simple. And of course, if your call money is not been paid, if the call has been if the call money has been called by the company, and if your call money has not been paid, we had exercised some forfeiture, lien, or any kind of action, your voting right will be disabled. Simple. Simple. Subsection 2 provides that a company shall not accept clause number 1, subsection number 1. The company shall not prohibit any voting power of any member. That means, except the call money being called and the shares are forfeited or the lien is exercised only on the unpaid value, right? There is no single authority or no single matter in the company law in which the board of directors or the company may restrict any shareholder from giving the vote in the general meeting. There is only and only one condition on which your voting power can be forfeited, your voting right can be cancelled if your shares are forfeited because of non-payment of call, because you had not paid your call money. Except that, we cannot restrict any voting power of any shareholder. Simple. Once the poll is taken, now what is poll we will be discussing in the later section. Once the poll is taken, the member entitled to more than one vote, where allowed, shall be entitled to vote if he votes, use all his votes or cast in the same way all the votes he uses. What this particular subsection is trying to say is, say for example, if I have 2 votes, I can use one vote in favor of a resolution and I can use another vote in against of the resolution. This is allowed. The crux of subsection 3 is this: I can vote different votes differently. Now, what is this poll and what is this proxy, we will be discussing in the next slides. For now, we must understand the fact that subsection 3 states that I can use different votes differently. For a single matter, if I have 2 votes, I can vote one as yes and I can vote 2 as no. This is allowed. Simple.